Becky Lynch is arguably one of, if not, maybe even the best women's wrestler in WWE right now. She is currently the leading women's wrestler of the SmackDown brand, and so I thought, why the hell not? Let's do 10 things you didn't know about Becky Lynch. Let's hit one like and get right onto the list. Number 10, she is part of the 4 Horsewomen on NXT. Before that terrible Divas Revolution took place on the main roster, there was a women's revolution going on in NXT. And that is thanks in part to the 4 Horsewomen of NXT. The 4 Horsewomen of NXT consist of Charlotte, Sasha Banks, Bayley, and of course, Becky Lynch. They're arguably 4 of the best women's wrestlers in the company right now, and they really helped build NXT to what it is today. Number 9, her first gimmick. Becky Lynch's first gimmick was a very, very bad one, and thank God it has changed. Becky Lynch debuted in WWE NXT as an Irish dancer. Dancing gimmicks don't get far unless your name is Rikishi. Just ask Brodus Clay, and Lord Tensai, and Fandango, and the list goes on and on. Number 8, she was one of Shimmer's top stars. Shimmer Female Athletes is an all-female wrestling company, and while Becky Lynch was there, she wrestled under the name Rebecca Knox, and obviously she was one of their top stars. She once competed in a 2 out of 3 falls match against Daisy Hayes. This match went on for 28 minutes and is one of the most critically acclaimed women's matches in wrestling history. Number 7, her brother is also a wrestler. Not much else to say here. All I'm going to say is that, of course, Becky Lynch's brother is a wrestler, and he wrestles under the ring name Gonzo Demondo. Tell me that isn't a cool name. Number 6, her education. While taking a 5-year break from wrestling, we'll get back to that in a minute, while she was injured, Becky Lynch attended a Dublin university where she got a thesis in, wait for it, being a clown. Becky Lynch got a thesis in being a clown, and at one point even planned on going to clown college. I would be surprised, but I'm not really. Number 5, she almost retired in 2006. Becky Lynch was wrestling a wrestler called Kisu, who was a very inexperienced Finnish wrestler, and she was on the receiving end of a botched move. Becky Lynch cited vision problems, headaches, and apparently a buzzing sound in her ear, and she decided to take 5 years off of wrestling, and she didn't know whether she wanted to do it or not, but thank God she continued because she's doing great. Number 4, she was Paige's manager. At one point, Becky Lynch and Paige's mum were all in Shimmer at the same time, and at one point, Becky Lynch was the manager of Paige and her mum, the tag team. Becky Lynch managed them. That's kind of weird to think because many years later, they'd go on to fight it out, and that's just weird to me. Oh my god. Number 3, Sheamus inspired her to join the WWE. Becky Lynch signed her WWE contract in 2013, and one of the main people that inspired her and convinced her to join the company was yet another Irishman with red hair. That's right, we're talking about Sheamus. Number 2, she was trained by Finn Balor. Yet some more Irish connections going on. Finn Balor, otherwise known as Fergal Devitt at the time, which is his real name, of course, was actually the person who trained Becky Lynch. One thing that's funny is that Becky Lynch was actually signed before Finn Balor. I'm not going to go and point fingers like they deserve to be signed first because, whatever, Finn Balor was doing his stuff in New Japan at the time. But, it's pretty cool. Finn Balor training Becky Lynch, one Irishman to another. And number 1, she is the first ever SmackDown Women's Champion. Okay, I get it. This video is called 10 Things You Didn't Know, and everyone knows this. But I just had to mention this because Becky Lynch deserves this so freaking much. It's Becky Lynch's first ever championship she has won in the WWE, and she is so deserving to be the first ever champion of this championship that is going to go on for decades and decades to come. I know that everyone knows this already, but Becky Lynch, congratulations on winning. I know you're not watching it, but still. Thanks for watching, guys. If you did enjoy, then smack that like button. Getting 2 videos out every day. I don't know how much longer that's going to go on for. I'm not sure. Fact of the day will be out like the same time as usual. Hope you're all enjoying that. And yeah, goodbye and keep on rolling.